Time now for this news blast from the PEP Radio Newsroom. Just hours after Donald Trump was inaugurated for a second term, his administration purged federal websites of LGBTQ plus content, GLAAD reported on Tuesday. It's a repeat of Trump administration actions in his first term. Prior to Trump's second inauguration on Monday, GLAAD created an archive of mentions of LGBTQ terms and terms related to HIV on the White House website and other major federal government websites in anticipation of Trump's second term, the nonprofit said in a statement. The group cataloged more than 50 links to the LGBTQ plus and HIV-related content on web pages for the White House and Departments of State, Education, Justice, Defense, Health and Human Services, and Labor, as well as other agencies, including the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Most of those have now been wiped from federal government websites. As of Tuesday, GLAAD said terms including lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, sexual orientation, gender identity, and LGBTQ are no longer accessible on whitehouse.gov, and LGBTQ-specific pages have been taken down from sites for the Centers for Disease Control, Department of State, and more. Those include 94 previously available entries at the State Department for LGBT rights, along with information and resources on LGBTQI plus policy, once provided by the Department of Labor. Pages removed include whitehouse.gov's equity report, a fact sheet with information on expanding access to HIV prevention and treatment, and information about the LGBTQ Pride Month. President Trump claims to be a strong proponent of freedom of speech, yet he is clearly committed to censorship of any information containing or related to LGBTQ Americans and issues that we face, said GLAAD's president and CEO, Sarah K. Ellis. This action proves the Trump administration's goal of making it as difficult as possible for LGBTQ Americans to find federal resources or otherwise see ourselves reflected under his presidency. GLAAD created and reported on a similar archive prior to Trump's first term, with the same results when he came to office, a nearly total purge of LGBTQ plus content in 2017. The repeat comes as Trump restated campaign pledges targeting LGBTQ plus Americans in his inaugural address, including a promise to make it the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Trump vowed to sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty, a reference to woke policies Republicans claim the Department of Defense has instituted, including DEI initiatives, and possibly the presence of trans service members, whom Trump banned from service in 2019 and has promised to purge once again. It's going to end immediately, Trump said. Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies. Simply put, no matter what Trump once said about being a supporter of the LGBTQ plus community, he is not. We should not expect any support from the federal government until his administration is defeated in the 2028 election. Time now for the latest weather forecast here on PEP Radio.